I'm still working on drying this. You didn't miss anything. I'm drying this little stool that I found at a thrift store for $2 for the bridal shower that we're having tomorrow. No time like the present to get all my stuff done. I think I've been a little resistant. I've been having hard feelings about it a little bit. I'm trying very hard to work on my attitude and be more Christ-like, I guess. Just sharing the love. It's still very tacky, so I think I am like gluing it down. Isn't it cute? Can you see that? Oops, now I got my finger on it. That was good. I am Dory Joe on Facebook, Stoll, and I am here on YouTube, Prairie Scraps, and I have been working on decorations for the middle of the tables at my son's fiance's bridal shower, which is happening tomorrow. And we kind of went from thinking it was going to be, all right, here we go again. Okay. So I'm using our chocolate tour dryer to do this, and as you can see, it's got this 3-foot cord, and I'm kind of tight on it, and I've got lots of cords plugged in. And so what happened was I started the live and it unplugged my video. So I apologize for that. This is try number 2. So if you didn't catch that first part, you can kind of see, oops, I just got it on the end of my, and I was cleaning it. I'm like, boy, this is getting dirty while I'm drying. I don't know. I can't tell you if the dryer really like makes it go faster, but for drying, but I can, it's just going to take some time. Oops, so we got some drips on the bottom side because that top coat was so we're just doing the crackle method here. Oh boy, that is gross under there. I'm just gonna, because this is full on acrylic paint, so this will be permanent. And I'm actually, I think around the edge, it doesn't look like it comes off really easy if you wipe at it. So I'm just trying to make it look a little bit more crackly than it's coming out right now. And I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but can you see like there's like bigger canyons basically where I put some bigger chunks of paint on there. This is the glue method. We used a little bit of school glue, not a little bit, a lot. I just painted school glue over my black coat, and all right, I am going to set this aside and let this dry on its own because I'm thinking that it's going to actually dry just fine. So I'm going to set that. I always set things on the floor. Here, wish me luck. It is raining here in Idaho. It was, oof, that's not good. Oh no, this is like my favorite one too. Dang it. Let me wipe. I wiped that cord on my pants and it had some paint on it. It's like my phone cord, and it was on the floor in the water. So I need to get it up and get it dried before I stick it in my phone. Okay, so we are going to work on some other things here. Get some things done, Dory. That's what we need to do. Get working. All right, I'm going to get that paint put away. I think it was shut. Yep. the glue kind of set aside here so we don't knock things down. Okay, so these are our house cutouts that we have from Chalk Couture, and I did this one side. If you want a link to the live, just put houses. And so because they're going to be table, here's another one. There's actually 3 of them. The other one I did both sides. But these 2 I did not get to both sides. So without taking it apart, I want to go ahead and do this side. And this one says, it's so good to be home. And that, oh shoot, where did I put that? I don't even know where that backing went. Isn't that bad? Because I had it out here. Is it here? Goodness, you guys. You guys. This is my other tray. I need to find the backing so I can put it on the backing. Otherwise, I might just put it on a piece of the plastic on the outside. I have lost a whole transfer, I'm thinking. Because it has like more than just this for the words. I don't know where it is. So I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so unorganized these days. I don't know what's going on. My life is falling apart. I don't want to get out of here because, sorry about that. I'm just gonna take another one, I think. Not a backing. You can actually buy backings. What's this too? The camera. Maybe I should put this one on my table. Focus on the good. That's going to be my mantra tomorrow. For sure. I'm just going to take this one because that's a sneak peek. This is the future transfer next month for a club. So you're getting a sneaky peeky. I'm getting leaky. But I need to have the plastic because I cannot find this transfer. Ugh. Maybe someday I can get my life back in order. Maybe. All right, we're going to start with just plain black on this and just do words. Actually, yeah, I'll do it first. Let it dry. So I've already put the transfer on here. This is my first mistake, number 1, because I should have paid attention to, I should have left it on the backing because obviously I lost the whole thing. All right. So we're just going to take a little black velvet. I was thinking that, and then I was thinking, no, that's not the right word. And we're just going to use our mini squeegee and squeegee it right on here. Easy peasy. If you're looking for a quick and easy project, this is so easy. I love these little houses. They actually have a transfer that goes with it. There is transfer that matches, so it has like little roofs and things like that. But we're just going to do easy peasy, some words, so it's a good decoration. It's double-sided because when it's on those tiered trays, we want to have all sides look pretty. All sides. All right. I'm just going to peel it up, and I make sure I don't have any black here. See how that went? It's good to be home. I'm just taking it easy. Oh, and I even went right outside. So I'm going to stick this on here. I'm going to take it in. I'll wash it. Let's set that right there. And it is washable paste. Our pastes are washable. And right now, why do I not know this? I need to check what our, I keep thinking it's buy 3, get 1 free. Maybe it's buy two. I don't know. Here's the thing. Color Craze. Buy three, get one free. It is. It's time to stock up on your ink and your paste jars. Oh, yep. Buy three, get one free. And club members, if you are signed up for a club, you can get those new buy three, get one free. Plus, when you hit $75, you will get a free color case in your order. So if you are a club member, if you want more information about being in my club, let me know, and I will be happy to tell you about that. Okay. So there it is. Isn't that cute? And I'm just going to leave those kind of right there. They're not very tight, so I'm sitting here debating. I think I'm going to tie a new bow so it's a little bit tighter. All right, there it is. One side is this, and then the other side is this. Won't that be cute on a tray? I think it will. All right, we're going to set that over there, and we'll get this other one. I guess you couldn't see that one. I'm sorry. So this is the one side. I've already done this on another previous one. Hi, thank you. I know I'm doing these for bridal shower for my son's fiance, actually. That sounds weird to me, I guess. I don't know. Struggling with that. All right. Hopefully that stool, it's just when you think it's done snow or raining, it just is raining. It's just been coming down. I have to say, I'm in my 1953 Airstream, and I'm not going to lie, when you sleep in an Airstream, it's very relaxing because it just sort of, comes down gently on the ceiling. These are all grateful, thankful, you're the best, appreciate it. Nope. Let's see what we can come up with here. Oh, I'm like, who's here? Forgot my son was out. Trying to get these done. I know I have that transfer in here, so I think. Oh, I found it, you guys. I found it. Yay. I can put that back on the transfer. See, that was very creative to put that on. So I'll just take this to the sink and wash it. Trying to just find something small to go ahead and put on it. I've got these tiered tray, but those are more like Thanksgiving. I'm liking Thanksgiving here. Goodness, those boys. They're loud music. Maybe it's in the kitchen. Do I have any in here? Oh, I just had a thought, though. I think I know. I know somewhere where I've got some. Because I just want a small word. I don't want it to take up the whole thing. I feel like tomorrow is going to be but first coffee. Because I have to drive down there. Hour and a half. Just going to look in here. I've got some. I think I know. I just realized this coffee one I have triple of. Thought I had double. Here's a good one. I think I'm going to use that family on it. just the family. I also have this welcome, hello, and gather. I think I'll do family. I'm contemplating that little, and I've used this before, or I would be fuzzing this. I've definitely used this before. I put family right down here. Should I put it there? Yeah. Where does this have to go? I guess it could go further down, but these are reusable silk transfer. So there's silk in there, even though it looks white. And I think we'll just go ahead and use, I suppose I could use yellow. I'm getting tired of yellow. I'm liking the black and white, but I've always liked black and white. So, but the yellow is getting tiring. So I'm kind of laying off of it and kind of sticking with the white and black. Hopefully this turns out. This is an older transfer. Got that black velvet again. Let's see how this goes. Yay, that turned out really nice. There, that'll teach her. We're family now, I guess. So, whoa, please don't smear. My whole little flower thing has fallen apart. I guess I'll take one out. Still looks okay. One fell. Woo! I keep smushing it. I gotta be careful of that. Thought I had it glued in there. The one fell out. I don't know. There it is. So there's the one side. It did have 3 flowers. Now it has 2 and a butterfly that I watercolored. And there's family on the other side. And I think it looks kind of nice, just like that. I'm going to take and do a little bit of sanding, I think. Where's my big ugly one? Here it is. This is the one I always usually paint on. All right, we're adding that to the stack of used and then doing some sanding on this. I like to sand the edges because I think it just looks nice. I love it. It just kind of makes it country-ish looking. Sorry if this is shaking you. I'm sure and I'm too lazy. Here's my lazy crafting. I'm way too lazy to take that piece of string off. It's just too much of a fuss to retie bows and stuff, so we're not doing it. Just going along the edge. We don't need it on the middle part unless I decide there's a place. I guess I'm getting sawdust everywhere. I got this great gift from my family. I got a sander, a small palm sander, so I can sand, but it's kind of a little messy, so I have to take it outside. All right. There we go. That is it. I'll show you that. Is it gonna? There it is. I think you can kind of see it. Tell me if you're not seeing things clearly. Oh boy. Why won't this stay in there? I thought these were in there good, but apparently they are not. And now what they were twined around, the twine was around. is no longer, I just want, oops, I hope that's, I want it off this before I fuss around with it. I'm going to set this aside too. See if I can, hopefully I can reach that back when I need it. And I just dropped a sunflower. Oh boy. This is definitely not going to make the trip for us, is it? So much for not getting that. Not having to tie that again. It's not even helping. All right. There it is. And then I'll get this longer one under there. Hopefully I can get it in there. And I might just get I don't know if the glue gun's going to work today. I've got another battery, but I may have to. Today I can, since I'm not on Facebook, I can actually message my husband and say, send a battery. Because I keep them plugged in the house, and I know it's been cold, so it probably. I don't know what is. I just sort of like tied it around, and I know that the twine had like a knot in it, and so it wasn't working very well for me. Oh, it is glued. It was glued, but it didn't catch the flowers, I guess. So the twine is glued, but it's not really helping on the flower end. All right, that one is in. And pretty soon, no, it's not. Don't mind me. Of course, this is the one thing I've learned from doing craft fairs, that generally anything I do like the night before never turns out for me. I don't know why I thought I could do anything different here. Like, why did I think this was a good idea? Tell me that. I'm gonna tack these two down here, I think. This thing kind of drips. Like that. Oh, come on. It's still not hot. It takes forever to warm up, but then by the time it is warmed up, ooh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. This one back in here. While we wait. Oh, come on. I think this is exactly what was happening to me before, too, is I couldn't get it to be hot enough. I don't know. Why? If I could get it in there, that would be the place. That would be the place. Now we just need some hot glue. Still not working. Is it even getting hot? Come out wherever you are. Okay. Well, that is being slow. That one's pretty cute. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to just leave it here. We're going to have a pile up, I think, of things to do. The next thing we're going to do is this cracked one. This is sort of a thrifty end of it. I love the way they look. They're nice and white. But like I said, we kind of glued this together. And of course, there's a little bit of glue. It's not the most perfect. So I thought what I would do is disguise it with paint. And I was thinking about just doing the glue method on top of this and then white. So that is my plan. This one might work. Get our glue out again. So this is like the base coat. And I know I do have, like, I'm going to be very careful not to get it there. And then I was going to use black. Do I want a black one? See, that's where I was thinking I need to do, I think I need to do a black coat first. So we'll get our lovely black out here and I'll start painting. I don't know if that's ever gonna get better. Get better. Okay, it's looking. There it is. We got some. Guess you probably can't even see that, but I was doing it across the way. I just did a touch of. It's very hot. Did you see that? Do it as I say. Now, oh, you know, if you can get those plastic fingers and then keep them on and remember to use them, that's a really good idea. It's a really good idea to use those little silicone fingers. They even have them at Dollar Tree. I think I have them all over my camper. Okay, that I think is going to stick. And hopefully in the meantime, we haven't, there it is. Okay, we got them attached. I just glued the whole thing down to the house. And then here's the other. So there's 3 houses. There's one smaller than these 2. But this is the other one I had done both sides of. So, and this is my tiered tray that cracked somewhere along the way. And so I'm just going to use it tomorrow. I would never, I'll probably only personally use it or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I need it tomorrow in the worst way. So I'm going to use it. I do think this needs a little bit of water in there. This is pretty thick. And my brush is looking terrible, but I don't want to get another brush. I think instead of washing this one, I actually might go ahead and destroy it. Throw it away after this. When we're done painting, we are done painting. So this one I don't want it to look so lumpy. And hopefully, like the one thing I love about this, any sort of chalk paint and that you use on furniture, you can use our chalk paste, but I prefer using this for base coats because you're not going to see this very much. It's just going to be what crackles through, right? I actually think the crackle was the paint that was really thick actually looks the best on that one. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Oop, we got to turn this off now. Turn it off. I don't want to put it up there. And if I was doing this as a top coat, I would totally, you know, if I wasn't doing the crackle coat on it, I would totally have a different opinion about how to do this. I probably shouldn't be doing this way. Do not go ahead and judge. I'm just too cheap and too lazy to get like a new brush. Actually, think I'm just going to do away with that brush. It's really bothering me, to be honest with you. It's annoying me. So this one might be too soft. So I used to have like kind of a designated one for doing black and one designated for doing white so that I didn't mix them. And I really can't tell it anymore. It's kind of funny. That one's, I think it's just not going to work. Which one? Oh, this one's an older one. I don't like it when my brush bristles get stained black on a really good brush too. That's my other thing. All right. This is going to go much better. Okay. So I was holding by one of the feet, if I can find it again. Oh, it's funny how you turn it and you can see new things and goobers and messes I made with that brush. See, it would have just been easier to. So would you do a tiered tray that was black? Would you want one that was black in your house? I don't know. I like furniture that's black, but for some reason I just have it in my head that I don't necessarily like black. Maybe I should just leave it black. Maybe I should do a decent coat on this. Right? And then we could leave it black and not have like everything crackle coated. I just think the thing about the crackle coating is that it really does like hide all the things, right? Hide all the boo-boos. It just kind of hides it all. And so I figured with this being broken, it would hide the fact that it was broken. So I don't know, we'll see. Kind of like it. Did I get it all? Not really, did I? I need to grab a different leg here. Oh, I see some now. I know it would be much better to just pour it out, but you know, that would be too easy. I tried to turn on the big light tonight because I knew I was working in the dark. And these are like the original or really old. They may not be the original because my uncle used this for a good 20 years. But they're pretty old fluorescent lights. I'm going to go over this really nicely. Just try to get it really nice and smooth. I don't know if I can. Just not. I maybe don't have the patience for it. The nice thing about painting, like even if you have a piece of furniture that has like a crack or something wrong with it, I think it's so cool to like paint it and give it a new life. And it's not perfect, you know, even if it's not perfect, it like still can really change your piece by painting it. I can see like some little dots, and I don't know if by adding more, if I'll, oh, there, I got it. Yes. Kind of looks thick there, but it is wood glue. And when I asked my husband if he could glue it, and I said, he goes, well, I'll do it another day. I don't know where the glue is or whatever. And needless to say, I figured he'd do it right, like, but he was kind of annoyed that I asked him, I think. So he was doing a messy job of it and didn't use clamps or anything to hold it together. And so it sort of bowed out a little bit. It's there, but it's not perfect. It's not my favorite job that he's ever done. I'm going to set that back up there so it's out of our way. Get this out of our way. Get this a little bit more balanced on here. What do you think? In ideal times, I maybe would make sure I do the feet too. Now this is going to be the key. I think I'm going to leave it white. Is that bad? I'm going to leave because I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't get a clean surface, a clean painting of the surface on the bottom. And I may not. I might not be doing a great job anyway. Oh, I just put my fingers all over it, so you might have to go over that. I might go over that. So I'm so happy if you're coming and checking in. Let me know that you're here. It helps me out, with all the algorithms and all that kind of, all the rhythms. When you comment and like and subscribe. You can also shop my website. I put it in the comments, so if you're interested in supporting my small business or getting some of the supplies. If you like the supplies for this project, be sure to put tray down below, and I will get you a tiered tray link for this tiered tray, and it will not be broken. And if it does break in transit, please let me know right away because I will get it replaced for you. Absolutely replaced for you. I'm going up to my finger here because I'm holding it. I think I'm going to have to turn this one over, and judging how this looks too, we'll see. I love our tiered tray. Actually, I was so disappointed when I found it cracked in the thing, because I was like, oh no. I love our tiered tray. It is such a nice tiered tray. I love this little edge on it, and they're nice and flat, and also there's a nice amount of space above between the two, like, because it comes with all the hardware and everything. And it is so nice to have the extra space, because some tiered trays, they're so close together you can't find things to go on the bottom tray that look nice and fill up the space but yet don't hit the top. So that's what I really love about ours, is they've really thought through everything that needs to be for the tiered tray. I just painted my thumb, so that's fun. I might have to at some point just tell my husband, send somebody out to grab the stuff to be painted or to be washed. I don't want transfers drying up too much. But I am on like a marathon tonight. It is a wedding shower marathon. Excuse me. So my blood pressure was really high on Wednesday. So I called in. I'm like, it's kind of high. What I told him, I said, I don't know what to do. And I've taken all my medications, all that things. Now, this has been going on for about a year. I haven't been able to get my blood pressure down. And my the receptionist, when she heard the number, she's like, you need to come in. Why don't you come in and get your blood pressure checked and bring your blood pressure cuff with so they can, everybody likes to bring it in to make sure it's reading right. And I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. Brought it in, and yes, indeed, I had like 198 over 140. And then she goes, well, I'm going to leave you 5 minutes and then I'll come back and see if it's calmed down a little. And when she came back, by that time, I'm trying very hard to like calm down, because I know that calming down, thinking good thoughts like brings your blood pressure down. So I'm trying to do that in the office, and I'm reading a book, a pleasure book, nothing. I'm staying off my phone, doing all the things to try to not have my blood pressure up. And needless to say, it did not come down. It went up a little, pretty much stayed around the same. So then she's like, I'm gonna have to check you into the clinic so you can be seen by one of the docs. And I'm like, fine, what do you do? So then she's like, I really think we should try to get this down a little, try some medication. So in IV, she sent me upstairs. It's like the walk of shame, because my blood pressure was so high, they made me ride in a wheelchair up there. So embarrassing. I hate that. I'm like, I got myself here. I'm going to get myself out. My husband was worried. It wasn't that. It was just, I don't know. So anyway, the nurse in the ER was listening to my lungs, and she's like, it actually sounds like you have stuff in your lungs. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. These are not dry yet. I don't know. What do you think? I think I might just leave these black. I think they're kind of pretty. I could go in and do a little bit of well, I tell you what, that other brush was definitely putting on that paint a lot thicker than I thought it was. Kind of making a mess of things, to be honest. Actually, I should be drying this one. I need to turn it over. Oh, shoot. I see a whole side. If I just looked in the mirror, I could have seen it. This is dangerous, isn't it? Did that get it all? Not really. This is why my brushes turn out. No, that was a cheap brush to begin with. Not really why. Telling you what, that little stool is looking pretty sharp. It's like watching paint dry. So anyway, she was like, have you been around anybody who's sick? Well, yeah, I've been taking care of my daughter who's been sick for like a month and ended up with pneumonia. So she thought my lungs are full. And now I'm starting to think maybe they were, because I sound kind of hacky, don't I? But it could be medication too. Who knows? So he doubled one of my medications. He basically sent me home with really high blood pressure. The ER doctor did. Doubled my blood pressure. Said, go home, double them up. That's awesome. I already feel terrible. Gotta move that paint off of places, otherwise it um, sticks to the cardboard. Oh, there's some more. Oh, I've still got some on that side that's not dry. So I had this, like, what I wanted to do on this was right in the center, I want to put a sunflower. I thought it would be really pretty. Just do a white sunflower. Oh, this side is so wet. This is my heater now. All the locals in our area like swear that we do not have tornadoes ever. My husband and I are like, so many areas where the valleys and the rivers, they just seem to form the right kind of place to to have a tornado. Since we came from tornado areas, it's like it always seems like the tornadoes follow the river valley, the river areas. I feel like I'm gonna find little white spots all the time. I think we're gonna call it and try to do the back a little bit here. See how we can do here without a roll. My hunch is that it would look better. It would look more clean if I was using a roller, just because now we're going to see it's so smooth, but it is the bottom side. And like I said, I was even tempted to leave it. I suppose I could add a little water to make it go smoother, but the laziness is coming out. I'm getting tired, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to make it tomorrow. Might see me unwind here. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even see a time on this computer. I see they've been on for 48 minutes, but I don't even know what time it started. That's always interesting. Apologize. Just sort of rambling on, painting. I just figured it would be kind of fun to come on and just do some crafting, get this done. All right. Looks pretty good, I think. I do like a smooth brush stroke. I'm not going to lie. I do want to start getting... I probably should have started with the bad side. I also just heard, I think it was Jamie Ray from Jamie Ray Vintage. She was saying she would start to like the inside or the bad side because it's easier, it's usually harder to get to first. So then if she messes it up, I don't know. I think that was good advice. It made sense at the time anyway. Boy, this looks so... There's some spots that look really wet on this. I think I want to put, because this is such a flat paint, I think I want to do like a wax over it, but I don't want this wet spot. It looks really wet. I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to think because it's not, it's just like a shiny spot in the paint, maybe. It's imperfection. I don't know exactly why this paint is called chalk paint, because generally chalk paint is like water based. I do add water to them, and but this stuff is called, it says it's acrylic. What in the world? But this ink, this is the Waverly ink chalk paint. You can get it at Walmart in the big jug, and I like it that it comes in the big jug. It lasts me over a year usually, and I do a lot of projects like this. So okay, how are we looking? I think that's looking really good. I kind of bumped it to the two together here, and it looks, I don't know if I hit it off. Maybe I can just smooth it over with a brush. I don't know. Okay. I think this is working. Okay, so like if I was doing this permanently, I would definitely go through and make sure that I get the bottom of this also painted. If I was doing this for something really not urgent tomorrow, that's what I would do. But since we are limited on time at this point, I am just going to leave the bottom white. And it actually does wash a little, but once it really cures and sets, it does not wash at all. It's still wet enough. Just don't want to get around the outside. I'm just wiping it with a baby wipe to try to get some of this messiness off, because it bothers me. Don't want anybody to see it. And since it's not my friends or family going to be there tomorrow, I care. I'm going to use all right. There we go. That is, I think, it just like when I touched it upside down, it like got little white spots. So I'm a little worried about that. Like to the touch, it's kind of showing some white. So I think I might go ahead and just use a little bit of sand. I'm going to do some sand. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, my handy dandy little sanding board. So just so it looks like if there are like spots where we hit it up, then it looks like we meant it to be that way, right? I know, I'm like blowing. Ooh, that worked out really nice on that edge. I don't know. I think just because it's round and on all parts of the wood, it like does a little bit of a get that, but I guess I didn't have to try to wash it. I could have just sanded it since that's what I'm doing. Sanded it off. It's a little dirty, but it's all right. I think that'll be really nice. All right. Next. This will just give me some grace as far as if we rub some off, it'll just be like, this is rustic, right? Oh, I hope I didn't go too hard on that broken spot. It actually, you can tell. I'm really excited. I'm just going around the outside, you know, where it would wear, right? Around the outside edges and sanding that, just like I would on the white. You know, I love the white look because the way it comes, because it looks perfect. It's like, you know, perfect but rustic because it has the wood grain on it. All right. Get this out of here. And see that. Woo-hoo. We're going to be dealing with that. A little bit of allergies, I think. All right. I think I'm just going to see how that goes. Lightly wipe. Oh, that takes a bit off there. I just don't want all the dust on it because I want to put a wax coat now on it. I'm just wiping it down to get that dust off of it. This is a barely wet enough, but barely wet. I'm glad I painted that because I think that looks nice. All right. Here's our rustic black tiered tray. I kind of like it. If you've stayed on this long, thank you. Tell me what you think. All right, I am going to now use a little of our surface wax on this to seal it because I don't want this dull of a look on it. It actually does look a little too wet. I guess that cloth was wetter than I thought it was. Because water and wax definitely do not mix. Do not pull. It did. I'm having cord problems. I'm going to have to like maybe tack my outlet up somewhere. So it's working out a little bit better. This is our little applicator, and obviously it gets a lot of use. And just a little dab will do you. This is just going to give it it'll make it darker. It'll bring out the white underneath a little bit more. The more you wax, the more shiny the surface will be. You know, the more you kind of wax on, wax off, just like Karate Kid. There it is. And it just brings out the wood grain, I think. And you don't want to use too much, especially where you're going to put any transfers. Because I have had, I didn't think you could put too much on, but you can. It will actually like, it'll make the transfer not stick to it. So that has happened. It's been done. So there we go. I still have to wrap the gift. I haven't done that yet. I made the gift. I won't reveal that until after the shower. Let's see, nature. That's what we want. And I think I got it. There we do. So I'm going to use the sunflower that we've used. I am like covered in dust here. And I'm going to put this right smack dab in the center. You can see the middle through, and then I'm just going to use white, and we're going to go quickly. This is well used as I probably use this close to 8 times. So you can use these transfers like 8 to 12 times. I might be right near the end of that because this one has been very used because we used it for each one of these little Mr. and Mrs. signs back here, we actually, she did a print of it, then watercolored it. So I'm just using bright white. She watercolored it, and then by hand. And then she went ahead and put another outline around it. So she took it off, colored it in with a brush, like a watercolor, watered down paints. And so it was 2 applications to make one sunflower. So I think, so that would be 4. Oh, I've used this at least 8. I used 2 on a sign for the shower tomorrow. And then, hoping this turns out. I just thought it would look so pretty right dead center without the stem. So that's what we're doing. Make sure we've got all the areas that are white-ish. And you want to work fast because you don't want the paste to dry in the transfer because it will come off. So hopefully, this is our etched sunflower. It is available. If you would like this, just put sunflower and I will get that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Woohoo! So excited. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, here we go. Gotta line that. I'm going to do it right away again. You can usually get 2 uses. I don't like to do 3. You probably could if you're like in a pinch. Trying to find the middle of that. Now I got my fingers in it. Still have my fingers in it. Yeah, I think I did just about the same place. All right. So this gets a little messy trying to get it down. And sometimes what I do, oh, there's something under there. What is in there? No, nothing. Sometimes what I do to get it to stick down, and maybe like if you were to do this with a regular tray, maybe do this small one first. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's harder to get this to stick with these edges on the outside. So that's the only reason I would try very hard, you know, because it's lifting up around the edges. Now it is, oops, I almost, it was an emergency, like almost went over the leaves. Nice thing is I did wax it so we can go on. You can always paint over it and start again, do all the things. You know, not everything turns out perfectly every time, but it turns out pretty darn close to perfect every time. Enough that you're like, this is so much fun and relaxing. Even though it's stressful and getting ready for this wedding, it's like, oh my gosh, that was beautiful. All right, I'm just setting that aside and we're going to start peeking somewhat slowly because I want to get it up. That actually, I missed some up here. It is a little, the second time you use it is a little more difficult to get it to go and to get it to tell where it is because you've already done it once. So it all looks like it's been done. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Something is going right tonight. Something is going right tonight. Yay. So excited. I am gonna text the hubby. Let's see if we can get someone out here to grab my dirty transfers before they dry too much. You don't want them to stick on there. Usually, if you were like doing this at home, you would just go ahead and wash them right away as you're using them. But I don't have water out here. I may not actually feel my feet after this. Isn't that pretty? I think it's so pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. You could do this in ink on a plate and then heat it in the oven to set it. That would be heat set it with ink. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Got one little. I hear somebody. I think it's my hubby. Oh no. Could you take these to wash them for me? Do you like that?
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Look at that. Right there.
Oh.
Here.
Like, what?
Do you have enough hands to take a couple of other things? This is dry. Don't get it in the paint.
It's not there.
Okay. All right.
On my hand, I'm worried.
Take those in. Cleared my table. We're down 2, 4, 5 items we've done. Yes, we're getting there. Oh, no pressure, right? No pressure. I think we're gonna set those aside. Just gonna put them at an angle here to dry on their own. Okay, moving on. Oofta. We're moving now. Okay, so I have a pile of things that I've been kind of stocking up here to work on because I need, let's see, that's gonna go in, or that has to go with this. I need these to be double-sided. These aren't these the cutest? It is very cute. It's a little board and base. It's a miniature of our board and base. So cute. And let me see. Don't unplug anything, Dory. It's a mess. I've got a stack of transfers I haven't used yet. Just got in, so or haven't used or just got in, one of the two. All right, here's one. Here's one. Beach access. I don't think I need that. I did buy myself another sunflower because I thought I probably would need it. And then thought I had some. Let's see. See what we got. I don't know what that will be helpful. I feel like putting not today, Satan. I love that one, but I haven't decided where is the best place to put it yet. So, not today, Satan. It's one of my favorites. Okay, we got that. Let's see what we got. Lake Bump. These are all lake. I don't think I need this one. I like them, but let's see. Sweet as Pie. Soda Shop. I don't know. These are all cherries. Cherries Farm, fresh picked. Grandma's Kitchen. She won't appreciate that. Okay. There are rules. I saw that. if I'm reading something off and you want, just say what it is that you want. Even if it's just the words, I want pizza, not your opinion. These are all sarcasm, which I love sarcasm, if you can't tell by my shirt. I just want to do these like these little cutting boards. These are part of our accessories for the, these are all cherries too. Life is just a bowl of cherries. It's really cute, but we are doing sunflowers and I'm trying to stick with that. So where did we put those? I could stand to put, but first, now it's raining again, really bad. Rain, rain, go away, come again, another day. I'll drink to that. That's what I should put on it. I think I saw somebody, like, that just made me, I think I have like home, maybe I put it in farm. I don't know. I don't have a plan here. I need to have like a tiered tray area. Oh, here it is. Here we go. It's like, where did I put it? I think I might do this farm fresh. Sweet farm, locally grown. These are all, live simply is nice. I like the blessed too, but it's too big. I think we're gonna do some of these. I'm trying to think where I'm trying to think too much, I think. Actually, if I could find a nice S, I could just do an S on the little, I did this double-sided so it can be on there and in yellow. So I could do, I'm just going to go ahead. What is on this one? Green and white. I might do some gray because sometimes I have a little bit of luck with gray. I'm just going to put, the trick with doing, what I found anyway, the trick with doing the tiered trays is you do want it to do it a little farther up because I think I'm going to wait. All right. We need some chalk. I'm going to do gray. Storm, one of my favorite colors. I feel like saying, stay away. No, I'm being a little sarcastic here this evening. All right, stay a while. A while turned out really nice. Can you see that? So, I'm sorry. So I'm going to show you that. Ooh, it's very, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to set that aside. This one. I'm getting to the point of wanting to do it simply and not This one says live simply, so we're not going complicated at all here. We're just trying to get her done, but have it look nice, right? I'm going to do this all white. See how it looks. Even though I did the last one with some eucalyptus, I think. I'm just doing it all white. We're going for it. Okay. Oh, I love it. That looks really pretty. That looks good. I'm still kind of waiting for that one to dry, but that one looks fabulous. Doesn't that look pretty? I can see. There it is. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it. Let me know if you're not seeing things. All right, so that's one done. I might do that one on here again. I'm going to do it again. I'm doing it again. See if I can get it on here. Do this. I got this, like, I think it was a 12 pack of these little black chalkboards, and I thought about saving it for the shower and writing, like what the things were, but I didn't end up needing. I had only left one, so I decided to go ahead and just do it. Beautiful. You don't even have to do anything to that. So nice. I love that. Is there a way? So nice. I love that white. Oh, I'm glad that was a happy mistake. Isn't that beautiful? All right, live simply. Live simply. Is this dry yet? No. It's a little wet. Still with the short cord. Like I said, now come out with a 6-foot cord. I have a 3-foot cord. It is not enough for my projects. All right, we got that on there. I'm thinking about putting the stay in. This is the nice thing about the transfers. You can see through them. In white, I'm going to do. And I'm not pushing really super hard on the gray parts, but I do want it down without bubbles on the lettering. Isn't this fun? This is fun. Okay. I like it. I think I got a little fingerprint up here. Isn't that cute? I don't know if it's gonna. There it is. Yay. Okay, stay a while. That one's done. I think I'm gonna do what's on this one, the colored one. Where's the other one? Oh, this. Okay, so this side I think can stay there. Little coffee. I don't think it's gonna matter. Nobody will be like judging me for having red on one, but we are going to take off. The leaves are falling. Autumn is calling. And see if we can get this off here. These little ones are actually reusable, so you can just change them out for the seasons. You just need, and actually any of them you can just go ahead and spray them down and they're going to come off. But this is kind of a cool thing about these. You can just use our scraper to get it off. We have a bigger size of this, so this is kind of our miniature form of the board and base. We have a little. I was pretty excited when they came out with this. I think is cute. Cute, cute, cute. And clearly I have 2 sets of these. There's 5 pieces in this little accessories kit for the, this is our board eraser. It comes off so much. You just want to get the, the sticky stuff off. But that takes it all off. Easy peasy. Our board eraser works nicely. Okay, so we got coffee on one side. I think it's okay. They're gonna have to deal. And I'm gonna wish that bless fit on there, but it doesn't really. Just gonna go ahead and put this little house all in white since that's working out really nicely for me. Well, it seems like I don't know if it's just dripping down now outside. Not so much. It's not so heavy sounding. Oops. Something is under there and it's causing it to lift. If you ever see like air bubbles under these, you have to know that it's going to go underneath it. So it seems like it seems like salt is all over it, which I let these dry. These new transfers, I let them dry upside down on a towel on my microwave in my kitchen. So it could very well be sugar or salt or God knows what. The longer this is taking, the more I think I'm stressing a little bit. Not because it's not really taking me a long time to do this, but it is stressing me that I'm not done yet because I'm usually kind of a planner, even though I always procrastinate too, but procrastinate within reason. This is not within reason. That actually kind of turned out cute, didn't it? The detail on it is just amazing to me. Okay, I'm not going to trust that a second time because, all right, there's that one to dry. What I'm going to do, if I hadn't procrastinated so much, I could sit and do all the little detail with my detail tool, but we're at it today. I'm a little afraid these little ones, I've struggled a little bit to do the black. It just seems like, if it goes under, to me, the black looks a little more obvious that I messed it up. For some reason, I don't know why. So we're going to use gray. Like it's not really any less. I don't know if you can see that. I think the light is going to play. I'm sorry about that. The light is playing games. All right. There it is. Is that cute? All right. We might just leave the other side. It is what it is, right? Some things just are not going to be double-sided. Okay. This one I would like to be double-sided. Let's see what we can find. These are all Home and Farm. Did I have more of these in here? I thought I looked through everything. Didn't. Is it in words? That's the question. I just need like one thing. Thanksgiving. I know I have a Thanksgiving tiered tray, cozy blanket, sweaters, fresh farm. I guess farm. You know what I could do though? I have a little rolling pin right here that I was thinking about doing. We could do home on it really quickly. Look at all these I'm doing. These zip ties are something else to get on and off, aren't they? So I got this, like it was in the Christmas stuff, and I'm not even going to do anything to it because it totally, it totally works, I think, in the brown. So I'm just going to put this on. This says home, and then it has kind of is made for the little, because we also, Chalk Couture also has a little rolling pin. It comes with a set of books, this little board and base, the little cutting board. It comes with the one of these and a set of books, like faux books. And that's what the whole set of accessories for the tiered tray accessories, that's what they are. So if you like the tiered tray things to look at, just go ahead and put tiered tray, and I will get back to you with that, or message me and ask me. Either way, if you think it'll be, obviously this weekend, little taken. We are doing prom tomorrow night after we do bridal shower all day, and told my husband, I said, it seems to me like your brother is going to be here. He's not feeling well, poor guy, but he's coming. So he's actually here. He's down. All right. Careful, careful, careful. Yes. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. Love it. Okay, so I got that on clearance. Clearance. Pumpkins, pies. I guess I could put a pie. There's an, I don't know. They seem very fall-ish. I'm not loving it. Oh, yay, I found it. It's like, I know I had more. I have this little truck that says, this one is, so that we've been getting all the seasons, so I'm kind of using all the seasons for this. But this one is from Valentine's Day. So I'm seriously at the point of just doing these in white or gray. I don't know if this one will fit though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just going to do the truck. Special delivery kind of sounds like you're pregnant. Please no. That's all I have to say. Please no. Not till you get married. I'm sticking to that one. I'm sorry if you don't agree, but that's what I'm asking my kids. I think marriage should be a sacred thing. So I want them to wait to have kids until marriage. I'd like them to wait hold themselves, keep themselves pure until marriage, but once they're adults, can't do much about it. All right, look at that. Easy peasy. How fun is that? The little truck. Isn't that cute? I am liking the white for sure. Liking the white. Okay. So, what else? I think I might be close to done because I am pooping out. I'm going to go set everything up, wash everything. I may have some few things to do yet, but I think we're getting close to having enough. I got to bring some flowers in. Oh, I do have this easy peasy thing. I should find something to put on here, right? This is a little house that I found at Dollar Tree. Is that not the cutest? And so I had wanted to do that too. I think I'm going to take this. This is a cute transfer. All you need is love. And I'm going to just do the love part on here. And because we're doing sunflowers, I don't even have to think about doing any of this. I think the love will fit. This is a nice thing about the transfers. You can use parts of them. You don't have to use... What if I did a sideways love? This is how crazy we're getting nowadays. Yes. It would have fit, but it would have been tight. And I'm trying to keep it simple here. We're just going to use white. This just makes it look like it's chalk. Like a chalk marker or whatever, but fancy. Easy peasy. When I found Chalk Couture, I was just trying to make my craft projects look professional, but I was trying to use Sharpies with stencils, and it was a mess. That is a mess. That is really cute, don't you think? Cute. Look how easy that was. So easy. All right, I do think I want to do a little something something. Remember that greens that went with that other one, that other transfer? Greens. I'm going to put that back here. Get that out of my way. My feet, I can feel my feet are like totally swollen. And I think we're going to put this away, and I'm going to do this one in, I'll do the, I think it was eucalyptus I was using. I have some bigger trays, so I can totally put, a larger one on it. It's one of my trays. It's one that I keep right over here, and I keep all my little knickknacks and tchotchkes on it. And it is giant on the bottom. So I've got plenty of room, and this will take up space. Maybe was I using olive? Or eucalyptus? I think one of these had it. Not that one. This one is this one. I'll use that one. Eucalyptus. Shimmer eucalyptus. There's an olive too. So that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to go in here, find that little green leaf. Well, I worry a lot whether she's going to like it. A lot. Because I worry about being the mother-in-law everybody hates. I hope she likes it. A little dab of white there. Sorry. Had a little dab of white and just washed off. I'm drying this because I don't want it to come off when I put this green on here. And we actually have some things out right now that have greens on them. So you could take this from almost anywhere. This is a really old transfer, but I have it handy and I knew exactly where it was. I just want to make sure where I'm putting it. Guess I can even see it through. It's a little low. Ooh, this is a sticky green. There we go. This stuff was so simple. You could dress them up. You could put twine on them, bows, whatever you want, just to add whatever touch you want. This shimmer has glitter right in the paste. It's nice and glittery. I love it. It's eucalyptus, shimmer eucalyptus. I don't even know if it's available. We do have a lot of colors. If this one is not available, we can certainly find you something similar. Just let me know if I can help you. I know this has been a long time. I promise. I think this is my last one. We'll see. Doesn't that look beautiful? So simple. This is literally from the Dollar Tree. Like, they don't usually have great. I'm not always enthusiastic about their surfaces, but this one I love. I'm not going to lie. I love it. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well, I guess if she doesn't love all these decorations I've made, because actually I'm giving her as her wedding gift one of the tiered trays and her choice of decorations for it. Oh, look at that. We are completely out of that ribbon. I don't know what happened to my... This is my... I was trying to find out from her, feel her out if she wanted sunflower ribbon or not. Nope, that's too big actually. She, and so I got this one and I got one other one and I can't even find that stupid thing. I don't even know where it is. And she never really answered me, so she's not a very decisive person. So it's hard sometimes to figure out what she wants. So I think I'm going to use some twine because I kind of was thinking it would look nice down here. I don't want to cover it too much. Maybe I'll put the bow right there over the eucalyptus, the leaf. So it looks like it's tied the leaf on, right? And after this, I think I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go wash things and get things start setting up so I know I have it ready to go. Definitely going to have a hard time sleeping tonight because I'm so worried. I don't know if she'll like it or not. I get an A for effort maybe because I've really tried hard. What do you think? I think it looks good. I think it's cute. Okay, got that done. Lots of little signs. Let me come back to that stool. If you didn't see the first part. Oh, guys, I didn't do the tiered tray yet. Didn't do it yet. Shame on me. Don't pull out any cords. That's a disaster every time. Okay, here's our sunflower tiered tray, and the box has everything in it, I think. I hope. That would be bad. All this, and we lost it. It's got a black little thing that comes. This all the hardware and everything comes with it, so that's kind of cool. And we will put this here. It's even tight enough to like turn in. So it's nice because it doesn't swivel. Some of my tiered trays, like that I've gotten other places, thrift stores and whatnot, are kind of tipsy, not very sturdy, but this one is pretty good. It's at least in there, screwed in there. And then this goes in there. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Didn't land exactly in the center, but I think it's pretty good. It was hard to do the second one in the center. I don't know what the solution with that would be. I don't know if you put both in. Now, the other thing you could do is like put another wax coating on top so it doesn't scratch off. Maybe something I should do, really, to be honest. Just to make sure. I think I might do it. Might do it. Get rid of this all. We definitely know how to put together a tiered tray. To say, now that I'm thinking about it, do I put a nut on the top and a nut on the bottom? Install the plastic washer to the screw on the bottom. Okay. Because it looks like there's two. All right, here's my... I'm going to come back to that surface wax again. Remember, I did the whole thing, so I don't have to do the edges or anything. I just need to... What in the world? What is with me and containers today? Oofda. I'm just going to do a light coat of wax on this so that it seals it, so that if somebody puts something on there and runs it across it, it won't scratch it off, hopefully. You could also clear coat it with Rust-Oleum clear coat. I like to do the matte or gloss, whatever you prefer. Isn't that cute? I'm pretty excited, you guys. If she doesn't like it, I at least have a very cute sunflower. I'm pretty excited about that. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'll have to go when I get it all put together. I'll have plenty of time to like take a look at everything. Let's see. This one. Oh yeah. See, that one fits down there. And then I wouldn't do it this way. We'd have some white. We've got lots of white and yellow and see them all. This should. I've got little teeny tiny white lanterns that I got at the Dollar Tree. Cute. I appreciate y'all. If you've stuck it out this long, you are amazing. And it might be, I want to try to make it so that everything is like seeable from all the sides. Makes sense. There's that one. Aren't they cute? So cute. And then imagine a little bit of greens. We've got a bag of sunflowers. We've got little beads, everything. So thanks so much for joining me tonight and bearing with me for all the things. It's kind of a crazy marathon of getting all these projects done. I appreciate it. If you've watched any part of this, make sure that you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting.